Thank you for joining our session, the robotic bronchoscopy. And today we want to show our prototype, a robotic bronchoscope. This is we are developing this device, and also we are collaborating with Dr. Yolanda Colson and also Dr. Hisashi Tsukada. So this is a robotic bronchoscope controlled by this gamepad. So, like, we can move forward, we can move backward, and also we can bend the tip. It's like this. Yeah. Maybe hard to see in this view, but you can see how well this works in the video we'll show you now.
We prepared a little video presentation just to demonstrate. Let's see.
Okay, this is the video. So we are now controlling the robotic bronchoscope in the Phantom. So the top left is the overview, and the bottom left is the virtual view. So this bronchoscope has an EM tracking sensor. So we can use actual view and also virtual view. So the right side is actual view, and arrow is an indicator where we are going to move. So as you see, it's easy to move inside the Phantom, inside the airway. So we are reaching the end of the Phantom now. And also it's easy to retract. So we are going back to the original position and move other direction, as you can see. So this is all controlled by this gamepad. Hopefully we will give physicians with a better, easy control of the bronchoscope. That's our goal. Yeah.
As you can see here, we are in this video. We're reaching the was it the left middle lobe, left upper middle lobe? Yeah. As you can see, we have enough dexterity to reach this, move the tip around in order to potentially target specific areas of lesions for biopsy. And as we mentioned, all of this is being tracked with an embedded EM tracker within the bronchoscope. All of this motion is being accomplished using multiple bending sections of the device. We'll get into that in a second, but as you can see, this is another view of the device in motion. You can follow it by the light. We're navigating towards the left middle upper lobe, currently bending towards it, and easily makes the turn. Any moment now, we're just gonna poke out with it there. Yep, there we go. We have embedded, it has suction and irrigation functionality as well while the camera is attached, and the camera can be pulled out to insert biopsy tools, forceps, needles, etc. So here we can see the multiple bending sections of the robot in action. We have 3 bending sections of the robot: a small tip section, a middle section, and a rear distal section. And that lets us achieve some shapes that you wouldn't normally be able to achieve with a traditional bronchoscope. And this produces overall a very snake-like motion, which we are currently leveraging for navigated bronchoscopy. As you can see here, we can move the tip around in a sort of parallel motion in order to randomly sample, not randomly sample, we can have a very controlled sampling of targets in a lesion. Right. And as it mentions here, we're currently looking for some potential additional collaborators for any additional clinical use cases for this device. As mentioned before, we're currently working with Dr. Coulson and Dr. Takada with for deploying this for bronchoscopy. But again, we're looking for any additional uses we could use this device for.
Like as organs or as
Yeah.
applications. So we expect we can use this device for other organs. So currently we are focusing on the lung, but we believe we can use this device anywhere in the body.
Yeah. And we would like to open up to any questions that anyone may want to ask at any point. Let's see. Mention here this. And let me just.
Yeah, this the angle should be like this.
Yeah, you know what? I would just leave it like this. Right. So we have, as I mentioned, multiple bending sections, but we also have, let's see, multiple bending sections, and each bending section follows each other in what we call an FTL, or follow the leader motion. So as I make this one bend here, for example, as we move forward, the rest of the robot will bend in order to follow this motion. You can see it. And as we reverse, it also does, well, the reverse motion. So there's no need to control this robot as it backs out of an airway. It will back out just the same way as it came in.
Yeah. Yeah, we call this reverse FTL.
Yeah, we call this reverse follow the leader. And we're back to straight now. So I'm just gonna go ahead and play the video again as we wait for any.
There is something in the chat. Yeah.
Oh, there was a question. Okay. Let's see. Oh, I see. Do I have any way to know no one is in the audience? I think that's Nobu's question. Oh, I see. Are the questions going to be, will audience members be able to unmute for questions, or will they have to rely on the chat?
The audience can ask to be unmuted, and I can unmute them whenever they have a question, or they can type their question in on the chat. Either way, whichever is convenient.
I see. So I think someone has a question right now.
Hi, this is Haley Bridger from Strategic Communication. Can you hear me okay?
Yep, we can hear you.
Okay, great. Thank you. I've been, I'm live blogging your session so that hopefully others can catch some of the highlights. This is so interesting. Can you just clarify for me a little bit more about which part is the camera and which part is the robot? I just want to make sure I'm clear when I describe it.
Right. So the camera itself is a free floating camera that's inserted through, can you point to here? Let's see, through this port. So the robot itself is sort of a roboticized catheter. And we can feed a number of tools through the catheter, including forceps, a biopsy needle, and etc. And so right now we're feeding a camera through in order to navigate. But the intention is, as we reach a biopsy site, we can pull this camera out and replace it with any number of tools. Yeah. So you can see right now this is the camera poking out of this. So instead of a camera, when we reach a site, we can use this and insert biopsy needles, forceps, and etc. So the catheter itself, you zoom in, yeah, if you can, Fumi?
Yeah.
What?
No, this is maximum.
That's maximum? Oh, okay. So it's got the, you know what? I'm just going to go ahead and show the video for this again. Get to the 90 points, video. Right, so the device, this is the catheter itself, and as you can see, the catheter itself has these sections that can bend. And so it's essentially just a tube that can form these complicated shapes and movements. Yeah. Does that answer your question? All right, I see.